Students, welcome to Prudential Businesses. So students, in this tutorial we'll be discussing some of the case studies of class 11 CBSE class 11 business studies, chapter number 2, that is forms of business organization. Okay, so I can understand students from your viewpoints that most of the students can write their direct question and answers, but for the application and situation based questions there are certain challenges to most of the students. So in this tutorial, let's sort out most of those challenges. Okay. So before we go to a particular answer, it is very necessary that we understand the cases very thoroughly. Let's start from the very beginning. This is a particular case and we need to write about the answer. Let's start from the very beginning. Can you see? Mr. Jad wants to establish a textile manufacturing plant in Jorhat. For that, he approaches a particular financial institution who could support him as a promoter. That means this financial institution will be working as a promoter in establishing his business, get in and off the ground. That means the financial institution will be helping Mr. Jad to establish that business. Okay. Now you see, the financial institution identified various opportunities and strengths and weaknesses, including availability of factors of production and the supply of demand variant in Jorhat. Here the financial institution has done a market survey. Market survey relating to what? Relating to the factors of production. Factors of production will be your land, labor, capital, organization. All those things they have studied thoroughly. Okay. And here you see, the financial institution, however, succeeded in securing the certificate of incorporation from the Register of Companies. This is a very important certificate, certificate of incorporation. So whenever a particular company gets this certificate of incorporation, then only they can set up their business or establish their business. Clear? Next you see, consider yourself as a business consultant and describe the steps that the financial institution has done in order to establish the business of Mr. Jad. Now, the financial institution already has a business consultant. Now you need to consider yourself to be a business consultant and describe the series of steps that this particular financial institution has done in order to establish the business of Mr. Jad. Okay, let's see. Now you see, this question is related to the topic formation of joint stock companies. Okay, here you see, the financial institution has done the work by promoter. So to establish a business, the first thing is that we need to be the work by promoter. Here he needs to identify various business opportunities, including strength, weakness, opportunities and threats. Okay. Next step is to see about the feasibility studies, is to ensure the feasibility studies. Their feasibility studies will be included about the demand and supply variance, which will be your economic feasibility. In addition to this, there will be financial feasibilities. Okay. In addition to this, there are various technical feasibilities. So all those things, feasibility means possibilities of various activities that the business will be, that will help the business in some way or the other. Okay. So under feasibility studies, all these things are studied, like demand and supply, factors of production, all these things are studied. Along with that, their financial feasibility, that means the amount of loans that the bank will be given to us. All these things will also be studied under feasibility studies. So that is also one of the steps which was done by the financial institution. Another step done by the financial institution that is not written here, but you need to write, that is to get the certificate of incorporation. Okay, what are those steps? The steps were to fix the name. We know that a company is an artificial person. An artificial person, it is necessary to get a particular name. So the business consultant or the financial institution must also provide a particular name to the business of Mr. Jad. Okay. After the name is over, another step is to fix the signatories of the Memorandum of Association. Usually, signatories of the Memorandum of Association are the first directors of the company. Okay. Next, another step done by this particular financial institution is that they have prepared the necessary documents. Necessary documents will be your Memorandum of Association and Article of Association. Okay, preparing that, all those types of documents. So those things will be coming under the purview of the promotion stage. Clear? Another steps done by this particular financial institution in order to get this particular certificate is the work of an incorporation. Now remember, in promotion stage we have prepared the necessary documents, and in incorporation stage what we need to do is that we need to file all those documents with a particular register of companies. Clear? The register of companies will verify all those documents, and along with that you need to pay a particular amount of fees. What is that amount of fees? Is that that will depend upon the register, and after that the register will verify each and every factors, each and every aspects, and if he is satisfied, he will ultimately issue this certificate of incorporation. Whenever this certificate of incorporation Mr. Z gets, then he can get his business in and off the ground. Okay, so clear with this question? I hope that this question is clear to you, and I request everyone, if you think that this video is useful, please don't forget to hit the like button. Okay, so that's all for today class. Thank you very much.